painting this surface really quickly. This is one of the wood rounds that I've been using. Let me put my camera down just a little bit more. So y'all can see a little better. Don't knock my phone out of the holder. So, I'm putting a coat. I was thinking about not painting this for this craft, but then I thought, no, I think I need to paint it. So I'm putting just a coat of chalk paint. This is the Waverly chalk paint. It's the ivory color. I know it looks more white probably in the camera, but it is ivory. But I'm just putting a coat of this on here. And I'm not really worried about it being super, super, super perfect, because I'm going to kind of rustify and all the things. Yep, you're sharp. Good. I'm glad. I took some little notes today of every one of, I've been in everyone's live. I may not have stayed the whole exact time, but I was there on and off all day long. And so I took some little notes of everyone's craft. So before I end today, I want to go through that, because I want you to know, if you miss some of these people, if you know they made such and such, maybe you'll go back and you'll watch, because, replays are so important to creators just as much as these lives are. And if you miss someone, they would love for you to come back and watch a replay. It helps their page, plus you get the cool idea, and you may not interact with them live, but if you comment or ask a question, they're going to see it and they can come back and they can answer you. So replays are awesome. I try to remind myself that if people aren't live on my page, it's okay. They can come and see a replay. So it kind of helps the creator's mind to know that those replays are there, and people do sometimes find themselves in a situation where they can sit down later at a different time and they can watch a few lives and see what we make. So replays are awesome. So I put a coat and I'm just going to dry it. I'm on my way out to the pasture now to feed the goats, the chickens, the ducks, the geese, the pigs, and the turkeys. Oh, wow! That's so cool. If you do replays, make sure you comment and send it. Yes, that's a great, great tip. Yes. Act like you're on there live. Talk to us like you're talking to us live. It helps. It helps us so much. And try to stay at least 5 minutes. Yes. Yes. But for me, it's the point of you being able to see what I make. You may fast forward a little bit. That's okay. Fast forward, watch a little bit, fast forward. It's okay. But try to stay at least 5 minutes the whole time you're there. And not that it's not, to me, some creators it is, but to me, it's more about me inspiring you than it is about anything else. It's just that I want you to see what I made, but I also want you to see how I made it so that you can try and make something. And I have a sharing group. I would love for more people to come in and share photos of their crafts. That's why I created it. It's just for sharing photos of your crafts. So. Hi, Kathy. I love you, sweet sister. I know this has been a hard day. I know. I've been there. And I've had you on my mind and in my heart all day. Oops, there went my paper towel. I hope your sweet mama is okay. Okay, y'all. I see just a couple little bit that I feel like I need to put just a little bit more. Even though I'm going rustic, I don't want it to be so rustic. I want it to be rustic, but not quite that rustic. So I hope y'all have had an amazing Tuesday. I had to think about what day it was. Isn't that sad? And so normally on Tuesdays, my son-in-law is at work and my daughter's in and out of my house, and I haven't seen her at all today because my son-in-law had a little blowout on his way to work this morning. So he ended up missing work. And so he's been home all day. So I haven't seen her all day long. And it just feels like it don't feel like it's a Tuesday because I haven't seen Hannah all day. And I talked to my other daughter on the phone, and she was gathering out of her garden and showing us what she was picking. She had several squash and cucumbers, and she was so excited about her garden. This is the first time she's ever done a garden by herself, and so she's super, super excited about her garden. Oh, she had some strawberries too, but I think they had sat a little too long because she had been gone from home for a couple days, and we had had a good bit of rain. So hi, Patty from Illinois. So glad that y'all clicked. Trying to make sure I haven't missed anything. Hi, Lydia. Oh, I said hi to you already. But anyway, hi again. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. It is. My husband loves to garden. I don't garden. I let him garden. I think I would enjoy it if I made myself go out there. But when it's hot, I can't handle being out. And I'm not one for dirt and bugs and things, so I'm bad. But my husband loves to garden. He just walked in just before I went live. He had his arms full of tomatoes. His tomatoes aren't as beautiful as we was hoping they would be, but he is getting tomatoes. They just tend to have little spots and things on them. We're not sure why. He's gotten a good bit of beautiful squash, and we've gotten green bell peppers and jalapenos, and his tomatoes are smaller, and some of them are naughty, is what he calls them. We planted strawberries too, but they're the first year and they don't do as good first year. So we're hoping by next year they'll be better. You've got some long cucumbers. There's different varieties. There's one kind of cucumber that grows real long and almost turns. I don't remember what the name of it is. His cucumbers haven't been as good as previous years. We're not sure about those either. Actually, he pulled up all of his cucumber vines because they weren't doing right. Our ground here needs some minerals and things, and so he's been working on incorporating and getting the soil right. So he switched garden spots this year to give our normal garden spot a rest, and so it's a little different this year for us. Madison's planting in planters. They were that haven't been used in several years, and they are above the ground, so you can just stand up and plant and weed, and hers is absolutely gorgeous. So, makes a difference. I kind of wish Terry would switch to raised beds, but I don't know if he will ever do that. Are they the English ones? Yes. We love fresh vegetables. We have put up squash. We have put up corn this year. We went to the Amish and got fresh corn. Oh, it's so good, y'all. If you have never had fresh corn from right out of the field, it is amazing. It is amazing. We put up a lot of, we cut some off the cob, and then we put some cobs in the freezer. And then this is the cow print I'm using. It's a Highland cow print. I just printed it out myself. I did not spray this, so I'm not going to put a coat on top. I'm going to try to do this without putting a coat on top, and probably after the live or tomorrow. We're having rain today, so I was kind of nervous about spraying anything the way I usually do because it won't dry right. Hold on now, I gotta unplug something so I can plug in this tool right here, this iron. So, I'm going to do this without putting a coat on top. And I probably will take it out tomorrow. Hopefully we get some sunshine tomorrow. And I will spray it a couple coats with it laying flat of clear sealer spray. But I'm going to try my best not to touch any of this because this is printed on an inkjet printer. And it will run. It will smear. And I don't want that. So I'm going to try really hard. I'm going to kind of fussy cut it, I guess is what the words. Let's see if I can get this wet. Using a water pen. If I can get the water to come down. It has water in it. It doesn't want to. There we go. There we go. We got water now. I don't want to get too close. But I want to kind of fussy cut my paper. This is just printed on regular paper. I was going to print it on rice paper. I have some. And then I'll just let too much time get a hold of it. So I printed it first to make sure the colors were going to be good the way I had it. And I never did go back and print it on rice paper. So I'm just going to use the print on regular paper, which will be fine. I've done it many, many times. So I've put my water down and I'm just going to tear. I'm leaving a white edge. It'll be fine. We're going to distress it a little bit. My iron beeped and said it's hot. Thank you. You have above ground planters. I think my husband would really like them if he would just invest a little bit of money in making them. He's old school. He has the tiller and everything. And that's just how he's always done it. So it's hard to get him to realize that I think you can control the soil better. You know what's in it because you're putting it in there. And I feel like it's just easier to control. But I don't think he's going to listen to me. Sadly. We had new potatoes with fresh green beans cooked together. Oh yeah, we got green beans. I forgot. We didn't get a whole lot of green beans out of our green bean plants. I think he's still got some more. He's been trying to plant stages. I think he's got some more planted. They were so good, y'all. And we love to put potatoes in ours too. Fresh green beans. And I always use, sometimes I use bacon. or baking grease. Okay, so I just see how I just kind of cut it out. Now, this white looks different than the white that I've painted. So I may go in and I'm probably going to put something around the edges and kind of try to blend it. I'm going to try really hard. I'm just going to put Mod Podge on the back of this and not real thick. Try. And so we don't have bleeding. I want the matte Mod Podge. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for welcoming. Hi, Virginia. I didn't say hi to you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I need to clean some brushes and my water needs dumped. Need another paper towel. So I dropped my other one in the floor. I don't know if y'all could see it. I brought my cowbell out. I made that before Madison's wedding. Several months before Madison's wedding. We used it in her wedding, but I told her, I said, it's mine, not yours. It's mine. She doesn't have room for it at her house anyway. She has a very limited amount of space. Okay. So I don't want to put a whole lot, but I'm going to paint on the back of this and do it this way, hoping not to have any bleeding. Don't wrinkle it either. Y'all, I'm chasing it all over the thing here. Okay. So I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to put it more towards the bottom because I want to put a bow up here. So I'm putting my print more towards the bottom. I'm going to use the iron to get the wrinkles out, okay? Just going to push it down. I want to make sure that I have my edges good enough. Like, oh. I'm wondering if I need to iron it and see how much it sticks after I iron it. That's probably what I need to do. This is not my normal way to do this, but because I didn't spray my print, I have to do it this way. Okay, let's try. I know you're supposed to make sure it's dry, so if you're saying that, this is probably experimental. Do it at your own risk. Connie Rao. Thank you for being here, Connie. So glad to have you. Thank you all for welcoming. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Nora. Hello, hello. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. I hope that I can inspire you with a craft. Something that you might be able to do yourself. And this is just a simple print. It's not, I didn't really do anything except for search for Highland Cow on my app that I use. and I didn't do anything to it. So if anyone would like this image, I don't mind. Just comment and say that you would like it, and I can send it to you. I don't know the quality that it might come to you in, being that I would just be sending it over Messenger. But I would be glad to try if you would like it. My daughter and I were trying to do a graphic group, and it's just, there's just so many people already doing them. I just don't think it's going to really go very well. But I do like making my own stuff and being able to create my own stuff for crafting, because I can make it unique and make it mine. And okay, I'm going to dry this a little bit. I want those edges to be sure that they stick. Okay, and I'm going to iron this again and get some more of the wrinkles out. I have several embellishments and things that I'm going to do to this to try to make it look really cool, hopefully. So, as you all know, I told last week that my oldest daughter, Hannah, is expecting our first grandchild. She's due in January, and we found out that it's a girl. So we are excited. We thought it was a girl based on what people had said with Hannah's sickness and symptoms and things, that we was really leaning towards girl. And that's what her and her husband really wanted, was a baby girl. So I was really, I just dipped it in paint. Really excited about a baby girl. And for them, I would have took a boy or a girl. Didn't matter to me. I would love either one. And my husband really wanted a boy because he had 2 girls, and he didn't have any little boys running around. But we will love her. Hannah already has a name picked out, so we are excited and anticipating her arrival. Alexandria will be her first name, and she will arrive in January, unless she was to be early. We've prepared Hannah, she could be a late December baby. You never know. And Hannah said, whatever happens, happens. She's okay with that. We were thinking that she may have to have a C-section because of her spine, but now we're not positive. There's a possibility that she won't have to have a C-section. So she really wants whatever God wants. So thank you, Virginia. I know, we're so excited. It's, it's changes and things. It'll be different. I haven't had a little one around in several years. So it'll be different around here. Okay, so let me hold it up and let you see. I put a coat of Mod Podge all the way around it because I had little areas, and it drives me crazy when I do a craft if you see Mod Podge and then you don't see it. So I like it to look consistent. Even though these are two different colors, you can kind of see. I'm going to take some Distress. I'm not sure if I want to use this. I think I will. And I'm going to kind of Distress a little bit. Try to make it look a little aged. So it won't just look like white paper laid on a surface, you know? Distress just a little bit. Rub it just a little bit. And then tomorrow or the next day, whenever I get it sprayed, it'll all have the same look because I'm going to spray a sealer over the top. So it won't look like paper. And then even though this is the matte, it still looks a little shiny around it. But tomorrow when I spray it, or the next day, depending on this weather, it'll all look consistently the same. Thank you, Tanya. We are very excited. And Hannah's, she's, let's see, she's, I lost count, 14 weeks, I think, yesterday. I think. I can't keep up. I was gonna use, I forgot, I was gonna use a sunflower, and I was gonna do it half. I think I still can. I'm gonna use this sunflower on here too. I forgot I was gonna do that, and I pulled it way down. I meant to not have it quite this low, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this kind of in half. This is a rub-on from Essential Stencil. I've had it forever. I think I'm gonna do it. Should I cut it? I don't know if I want to do it. Let's see. Maybe if let's try. We'll try. 13 weeks. Yeah. Leslie and I, both of us have grandbabies, and my daughter and her daughter-in-law are due exactly the same. Oh, Jesus. I stuck my finger on it, y'all. Pulled off part. Ugh. That's okay. I'll just make sure I pull this down. Stop putting your finger on it. Oh, Angie. Okay. I'm going to do it right there. Y'all are probably laughing your head off at me. I'll tell you, I can't hardly keep up. I try to count it up and keep up with her, and I'm like, okay, how far? What day? I know the due date and all, but to keep up with the weeks, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. No piece didn't stick right there. That's the cool thing about these rub-ons. If you miss a little piece, just lay it back down, rub it good. It'll come down. I'm going to go down the edge. Whoop. I'll go back with this a little bit right there and try to add a little bit more brown on there. Nope, that ain't gonna work. So it's rustic. It's rustic. It's definitely rustic right there. We'll put a little distressing on it. Nobody will know I didn't intend it that way, huh? Except for y'all. Shh, y'all can't tell. I don't do the same thing on this side. So I hope y'all have enjoyed the event today. I hope you've enjoyed every creator. As I said, I made some notes of what everyone made today. And there was some amazing creators and crafts today. I enjoyed watching and seeing what they were making. I was like, okay. Looking at their ideas and hoping that I wasn't doing the similar, but yet knowing that even if we were doing the same, we would be different, because every creator is different, and we could all be doing the same exact craft and it still be different, you know, because that's just how creating is. It's all unique. Y'all, I love it. I love it. I'll show you in just a second. Let me distress this a little bit, make it not so noticeable where I tore it. On the edge there. I'll put a little bit there in the center, so it's not so white. Y'all, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. See? He looks like he's in a field of sunflowers. He, she, I don't know. He, I guess it's got horns. I don't know how these Highland cows work. Okay, so I think I might take put a little sunflower up there, and it is in with the flowers. Make it look a little 3D-er, and it'll pull the sunflower look up into the design too. And it's my design. Thank you, Lydia. Hi, Lisa. I got to go back on Lisa's because I know she was making the 3 pieces, and I went off for a few minutes, and then I came back and she had switched to another craft. So I missed seeing her finished one of the cow, the rooster, and the pig. I missed seeing that. So I got to go back and look. Okay, I'll show you. I put that other little tiny sunflower up there in the top. That kind of joins the sunflower theme a little more. Okay, so then I'm going to put, I need to slow down. I've still got plenty of time. Hello, Mary Lou Swinford. So glad to see you. I call her, we go to church together, and I call her Sister Swinford. We go by brothers and sisters, and sometimes we call each other by our first name, but for her, I've always known her as Sister Swinford. Y'all, I just did that, didn't I? Yes, I did. I seen a bubble, and I just rubbed my rub-on transfer off. Okay. So there's no longer a rub-on transfer there. I wish I had another one of those. Because now it looks so funny. I'll tell you. Where is my brain? Where is my brain? I don't know where it is. Sometimes I sure messed it up there. So, I'm going to have to find me a little flower to put there to cover that up. Let's see what I can find. We'll have a little 3D flower on there. Since I've touched the iron to my transfer. These are ugly. Don't you like you? What about a daisy? Daisy the cow. Let's see if we can put that down. Can't believe I did that. So instead of sunflowers, we're going to have a couple daisies up there. Since I touched that iron to it like a silly. I'm a crafter, not a professional. Know that for sure. Yeah. I love that little sunflower up there too. Oh well. That's how life is sometimes. And a couple of little daisies up there. Oh well. Nope, I need to get this thing out of my way so I do not touch nothing else. Go sticking that on there again and I'll be crying. If I mess up these bottom ones. Okay. So, it's going to be daisies and it says sunflowers up by his horn. Her horn. His horn, her horn. I don't know. I need to do some research on that. Okay. So, I have some sunflower ribbon and I'm going to make a bow to go at the top. But before I do that, I need to drill a couple holes for our hanger. So if y'all would... Oh, I forgot. I was going to do that too. I was going to do... Y'all, my brain. I'll tell you. I was going to put a little tag. Let me get some paint. Both sides of it. This is just a little tag that I had. It was like a little wooden gift tag, and I just cut it shorter to make it look like a little cow tag. Thank you, Virginia. Hi, Patty. That's my bestie, Patty. Okay, let me dry this a little bit. Ignore my fingers. So what I had thought, probably put it under the flower. I have that little tag hanging. And tonight they had a change in the schedule early in the day. It was supposed to have LT Designs was supposed to follow me, but they moved their time up. So I will be your last presenter tonight in the event, as far as I know. If I'm wrong, one of the people over this event need to tell me, because that's what I understood, that I would be the last presenter. So there's a little tag, see? And I'm going to try, I'm going to probably put a word on it later, because I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. Oh, I know, I got letter stamps. Yeah, I'll put something. What should I put? Somebody give me an idea of what word to put. Should I put, hey, y'all? Or moo? Or what? Something on the tag. Okay, so I need to, now that I've done that, I need to, excuse me, make a bow. I'm going to be using this ribbon. I've used it several times before, but I thought I'd use sunflowers and then I'd use... So I need an idea, Leslie. What can I write on the tag? I've got little letter stamps. I need it to be short. Either like, hey, y'all, or moo, or something like that. I need an idea. Somebody give me an idea. Free milk. That's a good idea. Anybody else? Cut me a piece for my bow. Moo, y'all. That's a good idea, too. Hey, y'all. I was leaning towards hey, y'all. I kind of like moo, y'all. So I'm making a loopy bow. That's what I do if you're new to my page. I like loopy bows. This ribbon is not double-sided. So when I make it, you have to twist your ribbon to make it on the right side. Miss Daisy. I like that, Christina. I like that. I like that. I think I'm going to go with Miss Daisy. Because I put those daisies in her ear. Is she a she? She got horns. Somebody need to tell me. Do all Highland cows have horns? Boys and girls? I hate to put Miss Daisy, and she's a boy. I might have to ask my Alexa a question about Highland cows. Oops. I don't know. Does that mean no? Alexa, does all Highland cows have horns? She's not hearing me.
Not all Highland cows have horns. Highland cattle are known to have horns, both males and females.
Yes, both males and females have horns. So we can call her Highland, you can call her Miss Daisy. She said not all Highland cows have horns, but that both male and female sometimes have horns. So, I can get away with that, I think. Okay, so here's us a bow, okay? Let me... Looked it up. Female hylas do have horns. Thank you, thank you. I just asked her, you know, the Alexa. And she said that both sometimes have horns. Sometimes, not all Highland cows have horns, but that both male and females sometimes have horns. Anyway. Okay, I was going to put holes before I put my bow. I think I'm going to put my bow more over here. Because I think I need to shorten these tails. Let's shorten these tails a little bit. Maybe I do want it at the top. I need to put my holes for my hanger because it's hard to put the holes after you put the bow on. So. I use this board over and over to set under my sign to drill my holes. Can I get my drill bit? If you can't handle the noise of this, you can mute while I do this. Thank you, Christina. Kind of eyeball it. Drill there. Some of my trash can. And ta-da! Oh, I didn't go all the way through. Shoot. I get to do that one again. Gotta do this one again. Now we went all the way through. Okay, so now I have the holes for a hanger. And I'm going to I like to use this wired because this is heavy. It's a heavy piece of wood. So I like to use a wired jute. There they are. I say, where's my for a hanger? So what I like to do is put it through the back and twist it into like a little knot. Okay, so now I have a hanger. See? Now I can take my bow and put it. Ow, burn yourself in the center. Thank you, thank you. Oh, shoot, how I turned my bow the wrong direction. I'll have to put some more glue. I'm gonna get my letters and I'm gonna call her Miss Daisy. Hopefully Miss Daisy's gonna fit these letters. Let's make sure of that before I we're gonna say hope. If not, I'll have to paint over that and do it later. I don't know if Daisy is gonna fit, because Miss barely fits. I might have to write Daisy. Miss Daisy's not gonna fit. Let me see if I can write it and make it look halfway decent. Find a pen. Let's see. I think I'll write it with pencil before I do marker. I could put Miss D. Let me see if I can write it and make it look. I'll try with pencil. I don't know. I think I will put Miss D. I think I'll put a little paint over that. Let me put a little paint over that. Pencil marks. Let's see. My handwriting is just not that great. Computers have spoiled my handwriting. I don't know about y'all, but it surely has mine. It's going to look a little different because of the color of paint. Not that bad, though. Not that bad. Okay, where's the D? Hi, Ralph. Miss Moo. Should I put Miss Moo? I think I'll put Miss D. Most people would automatically assume Daisy if I put a D. I wanted to put Daisy, but it won't fit. I had another, if I was thinking, I have another thing of these in smaller. I could have done it that way. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. These are out of order, but that's okay. Get them all back in here so I'm not missing them. Okay, let me show y'all what we got. Thank you all for being here. I made a few little blunders, but this is what we got. That's what we got. And I didn't get my edges, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to paint the edges with the white paint. And I'll take a finished photo and post it for everyone to see. I hope you all have a blessed night. And don't forget, here at Crafty Blessings, I end every live with be a blessing. What can you do to encourage someone, uplift someone, inspire someone? Who can you be a blessing to? God bless you. And I'll be back on Thursday with Sacred Treasure House again. I'm in their cooking event on Thursday. So I will see everyone Thursday. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.